got the #1 jersey. How'd you find out, and just what's your reaction?
I found out because Coach Doeren asked me to come meet him, and then we had a little discussion about it. I was real surprised. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get #1, so it was a real surprise.
Following some good footsteps, taking #1. Just what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It's a real honor. I know I'm following some big footsteps, but I plan to leave my mark too. So.
How about being a local kid too?
Yes.
And playing for hometown school. Just seeing your growth. I know Dave Doeren kind of mentioned just like your leadership and how you've really grown into that. Just kind of talk about that process.
I think my coaches really had the biggest influence on that because they kind of forced me into leadership positions that I wasn't really comfortable with all the time. And it just kind of forced me to grow over my years here. So,
what did #1 mean to you, like as a player? As a player, what did that mean for you? That jersey number.
Like I said, it's a big honor. Getting #1, you're kind of you're that one guy that can lead when you need to, and I take that responsibility without, I take it real serious.
Yeah.
Game week. I mean, just how exciting is it to be kicking this thing off on Thursday?
I'm real excited. I'm ready to play. I've been waiting for a long time to play, so real excited.
What's the biggest thing that stands out about this UConn team?
Daryl Line's really athletic. They can move side to side real good. They're good at losing ground to gain ground, and I think that's their best asset.
Is this team going to be better than last year? Did you feel this team has a potential to be better than last year's team? And if so, why?
Our team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think the biggest reason why is because the guys last year kind of laid the groundwork for us. They showed us the things to do and things not to do. So we've learned a lot from last year and then the years before that. So I think we're going to be real good, and we have the most depth we've ever had. So.
NC State's being known as a defensive team. You guys take pride on that with all the high-powered offenses in the nation. You guys, when I think of NC State, I think of defense. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think it is, especially me playing defense. So I'm gonna be a little biased, but I think it's real cool.
What has gotten you guys to be known as a school for defense?
You said what?
What has gotten you guys to the point that people know you guys as a defensive school?
I think it's really just our mentality. Every time the defense hits the field, we go out there with the mentality that nobody's gonna outwork us. So I think that's really the biggest.
I'm sure you got a variation of this question, but do you think you'll surprise people wearing #1? Like, they'll be like, who's that guy?
I think a little bit, yeah. Just because I've been wearing 45 for so long, but I do.
Do you like playing on Thursday night? Any thoughts on that?
I mean, it doesn't really matter when we play. I'm just ready to play.
Any lessons last year you take away from East Carolina? You started on the road like this year. It ended up being a very tough game. Are there any lessons you take away from that, going back on the road to start this season?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest lesson we take from last year is just not getting comfortable and not thinking that we're just going to walk into somebody else's house and they're just going to roll over for us. Like, it's all college football and everybody can beat everybody, so I think that's our biggest lesson.
How long did you have to think about not wearing 45? Is this a little bittersweet at all? Or?
It is a little bittersweet. My mom really wanted me to stay 45, but I felt like this was a great opportunity. No? Yeah, it's just hard to say no. It's a great opportunity. So I thought about it for like a week or two, and I came to the decision to wear #1.
What is the story behind 45?
So my mom has 9 kids, and 4 + 5 is 9, and then my sister also passed away on the 9th.